Kitchen with your favorite cooking show host. How are y'all doing today? Do I have a treat for y'all, okay? She is the life of the party, okay? You do not want to miss this episode with the lovely Shahidah Salaam. I'm Shahidah Salaam with Lifeofthepartykc, and I am in the Gangsta Goodies kitchen. And we're doing all things shrimp Creole today. Hey y'all, welcome back. We're in the Gangsta Goodies kitchen with your favorite cooking show host and the lovely
Shahidah Salaam.
Yes, Shahidah, I can't believe you're here. It's so nice to meet you in person.
Nice to meet you too.
Yes.
You are so beautiful. Oh my goodness.
So are you.
I'm just a reflection of you.
We are reflections of each other.
That is correct.
Absolutely, honey. Yes. You could be doing a million things today.
Whoa, thank you for having me because I'm honored to be on the show.
Aww.
I watch you all the time.
Aww.
And I'm learning how to step up my cooking capabilities and I'm layering my flavors
yes,
and I'm making
layer the
flavors.
Yes.
So it's with your help that
Aww.
I'm definitely stepping up in the kitchen and making dishes for my
wow.
family. So
Thank
you have helped me so much.
Thank you. I'm glad. That is why, one of the reasons why we do it. We think that when families are in the kitchen together, they're cooking, they're communicating, they're loving on each other and all of that, you know, and families that cook together, you know, there's this saying, families that pray together, stay together.
Absolutely.
We say families that cook together too, they stay together too. Yes. It is the kitchen and the kitchen table is such a dynamic place for families to grow, to heal, to communicate, and healthy families equal a healthy community, right?
Absolutely. I did grow up eating at the dinner table. My mother would always cook. She was a working mother, but she would come in and she would start to prepare the meal. We would help her, my sister and I, and then we would all just formulate a dinner table, setting the dinner table with plates, cups, napkins, and you know, just everything, and just making it nice because when you're bringing your family together for a meal, you can address what's going on throughout the day. You can see where you need improvement. You can see what's going on with your children. And my parents provided that with us. So I'm grateful to my parents for allowing us to have the opportunity to sit down. Because now, being a working mother, it's very hard to do. It's always on the go. But I always had that in my memory bank as, you know, my growing up and what we did. And it's just, I want to get that back. So cooking in the kitchen now is allowing me to say, you know what, let's sit down, let's have this meal. It's going to be delicious.
Yes. And we're going to talk and love on each other. All of that.
Yes.
I remember, Shahidah, when I got ready to, I was now raising my girls on my own. And my mother said, whatever you do not pass up dinner time and kitchen time with your daughters.
Absolutely.
She said, because if you do, honey, she said, you ain't gonna know who they are. You ain't gonna know what they doing, who they hanging out with, what's going on in their little worlds. She said, don't you pass up that kitchen time. And I'm so glad that I didn't. You know, and like your mother, my dinner was a production. You know, everybody, me and my 2 brothers, somebody had a role of setting the table, making sure everything looked pretty, and it didn't matter if it was me or one of them. Mm-hmm. It was going to get done.
Absolutely.
And so what they were actually teaching us was how to work together as a team, and we didn't even know that. Mm-hmm. But they were building those life skills just in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And hopefully that foundation is trickling down to them, and then now your grandchildren.
Yes.
So yes, it is. That's all about family life.
It is.
You know,
it is.
We have to get back to that, especially here in our communities where you see that a lot of families are disconnected.
Absolutely.
You can tell by the way the community is.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So if there was a lot of families coming together at dinner time and just making sure that their kids are okay so that they can go into the next day harmonious, I think we would have a better community.
Oh, I agree. I totally agree.
But we're going to get there.
Yes, we are going to get there. We are going to get there one family at a time, one meal at a time. That's right. Yes, absolutely. So, y'all, we're going to make a quick Creole shrimp. And so, of course, you know, you can't make anything Creole without the Trinity.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
And so I've got half a stick of butter, and we're just going to put it in here and let it start melting. Now, the thing that we have to always be careful for is that the butter doesn't burn. Because if the butter burns, then that means the roux is burnt. And then you got to start all over again.
Right.
And that's no fun.
And we need a good roux.
We need a good roux, okay? And so that is what we're going to start with a quick roux. And it doesn't have to be as dark, like if I was making gumbo, I would literally take me about an hour to get that roux, the darkness, the deep, dark color that I like. But with this one, we're going to, because since we're making a Creole, shrimp Creole, we don't have to get it as dark. So it'll be more like a peanut butter color.
Okay.
Yes. And so that butter, I turned the fire off because it was getting kind of hot. And again, I didn't want that butter to burn. Okay. And so now I'm going to turn it back on so it can finish. And then we're going to add the flour is what we're going to put in to get this roux started.
I love a good roux because the roux is the basis for all Creole dishes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I grew up on Creole dishes. My mother is Creole. She's from Louisiana.
Nice.
Her people are from Houma, even though she was born in New Orleans.
Okay.
Her people are from Houma in Gibson, Louisiana. So shout out to the Handsies.
Yes.
Louisiana. So I grew up on all
of
dishes.
this. Okay. Yes. So you'll be able to tell me if it's good or not.
Oh yeah. I know it's gonna be good. If you're layering those flavors, I know it's gonna be good. Okay?
I love it. So now this is just 1/3 a cup of flour. And so we're gonna put this in here and start getting it where it's browning to how we like it. Now, Shahidah, are you from Kansas City?
I'm not from Kansas City.
Okay.
I am originally from San Diego, California.
Oh.
Shout out to Southeast Dago.
Yes.
And I grew up there, and then I moved to Kansas City after I got married to my first husband in 2004 when I was 20 years old.
Okay.
So a lot of my growing up years, as far as my adulthood, has been here in Kansas City.
Okay. So I have to tell you, San Diego is where I want to move.
Oh my God, it's so beautiful.
It is.
It is really. San Diego is a vibe. It's a beautiful town. It's very much different from Kansas City because we have a beach.
Yes.
And we have great weather all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love going back to San Diego. I love being with my friends there. I love visiting my mother. And it just allows me to escape Kansas City and business life and relax. When I go to San Diego, I am relaxing.
You're relaxing. Yes. I love San Diego. It is my favorite place to visit in the States.
Yes.
And you know, I keep saying in like about 5 years, Gangster Goodies Kitchen is going to enable me to move to San Diego.
Okay.
So I can
take it there then.
Yes, so we can be near the beach, you know, and you know, I love the weather, I love the food, you know, and who knows, maybe I'll find an officer.
Okay.
Or maybe that officer will find me. There we go.
Right,
yes. Let's put it in the right way.
Whatever God has for you, that's what will happen.
Absolutely.
Or maybe you'll find a chef.
Yeah.
At a major restaurant. And then it'll be a la Gangsta Goodies.
There we go. I love it. Yes. Can you see how the roux is already starting to get brown for us? We're gonna let it get a little browner, and we just keep stirring because we don't want it to stick, you know. And if you stir this for me, I'm going to let the viewers see what that looks like.
All right, I'll be happy to.
Okay, y'all, so she's stirring that roux up so it doesn't burn. Y'all see that color? So we're gonna let it get a little browner than that, and then we're gonna throw in the Trinity. So thank you.
And it's just permeating the air. It smells so good.
It does. And then the celery. Perfect. Thank you. So you guys, I used 2 celery stalks, chopped them up, a whole onion, chopped it up, and a whole green bell pepper and chopped it up. So now we're just gonna mix all this together. And turn it down just a little bit.
Now these are the flavors and the smells that I was used to when growing up. My mother would always cook with the Trinity.
Yes.
She would cook with bell pepper, onions, and garlic all the time. And then her favorite go-to spices are Laurie's, black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and things like that. So these are bringing back memories.
Oh, I love it. Isn't it amazing how smell brings back so many wonderful memories? Yes.
It just takes me back to my childhood.
I love it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to add a little bit of tomato paste. We're going to end up using all of this, but I typically just do a little bit at a time.
Okay.
And so put a little tomato paste in there. And put this all in here. Now, Shahidah, tell us about, so we know you have a family, husband, and how many kids, babies you got?
So I have 3 kids, and then I have 3 bonus children as well.
Oh, I love it.
Yes, Zaina, Yusuf, and Sahara, and then also my bonus kids, little Khalees, Delarue, and Keyshawn.
I love it. Ooh, so dinner time at your house is nice.
It's pretty major.
Yes.
It's pretty major,
Yes.
A lot of them are often grown up and doing their own thing. So right now, Sahara is the main one that's at home.
Okay.
She's the 5-year-old.
Okay.
She loves to cook. She loves to do all things. Life of the Party KC. She is Life of the Party KC.
She is Life of the Party. I love it.
Yeah, but she does like to cook. She has her own little kitchen in her bedroom, and she just cooks up her meals and things like that. So maybe one day she'll be a chef. Who knows?
Yes. So that is a little bit of chicken broth.
Okay.
Just because it's starting to dry, and so I didn't want to add any more butter or any more oil because we're gonna try to stay away from as much of that as possible. And put a little more in there, and then we're gonna start layering that flavor. And so this is like my version of like a Creole seasoning. So it has some dried herbs in it. It's got some smoked paprika, some garlic powder, some cumin, a little bit of coriander in it as well, a little bit of salt, not too much, and a little bit of pepper.
Oh, I love coriander.
Yes.
I do. And smoked paprika.
Yes.
That enhances chicken and seafood and things like that.
Yes, it does.
I like to go to the city market to go and get my spices.
Yes.
So oftentimes you'll see me there on Saturday. I'll go to the Tika House. Shout out to the Tika House.
Yes.
They have the best spices here in Kansas City. They literally have aisles of spices there. And I love getting my spices from them.
They do. So we got everything in here, y'all. The Trinity has done its thing. Oh my God, it smells so good. Now, we're just gonna let that sit for a second, but Shahidah, you just had a huge conference. Tell us about that.
So we just had an Elevate Your Event conference for women. I partnered up with Naomi Lee Events, Avion and Bertha, and it was an amazing time. It really was. It was a 3-day event that focused on elevating and scaling your business art of decor.
Yes.
And so we had 9 different women that came in and just wanted to be uplifted and mentored and life spoken into them. And
I love it.
And we had a great time.
I love it.
So we taught them about florals. We had instructors come in about florals. We talked about vetting vendors. We talked about pricing for profit.
Yes.
We talked about education, business 101, and just to kind of start them off on the right foot this year. A lot of people want to focus on their business, to elevate it, to grow it, to scale it. But most people are not understanding the pricing side of it. And so we really wanted to make that as a focus, because here in the Midwest, the decor pricing is very, very low, because a lot of people are just uneducated on how to price their business.
Exactly.
And so, I mean, I started off there too.
Yes, I think we all did.
Yeah, I started off there too. And so, I did not have a mentor to teach me that these are the prices that you should start off with if you want to have a luxurious event, or if you want to just have an event that is worth looking at. And so we were teaching the girls that, you know, if we can all set a price that looks somewhat in this ballpark arena, then you can create events that look like this. And I think we're all on the same page. I mean, it was a vibe. We had a great group of girls. They really set the standard, the bar for the next event.
I love it.
And then on the last day, we had the who's who of the event professional world come out to celebrate the girls, because we awarded them and elevated them into the decor industry. And so it was a nice time. It was a great vibe. It was positive energy. And shout out to Naomi Lee Events for sharing this platform and allowing me to be a part of this, because I tell you, when I first got into the industry, I did not have a mentor. And so it would have been nice for me to study under someone. But you know what? Whatever is for me is for me.
It's for you. Absolutely.
How God elevated us in this business has been amazing. And I'm so grateful for the women that were around just to speak life into me and tell me to keep going. And, you know, I want this industry to be more of a collaborative effort than a competitive effort. And we can do that. We just have to have the platform and the arenas to do so. And also building tables that allow us to sit down and strategize.
Shout out to you guys for doing that.
Absolutely.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
It really is.
I just feel like as African American women, we can come together more, you know, and be a collaborative effort as opposed to being competitive in spirit.
Yes. I think we get more accomplished that way. You know, I think we really do. And so I'm going to let the viewers see what this looks like simmering in this pot. And then when we come back, y'all, we're going to taste.
Okay,
we're going to talk a little more, and Shahidah's going to tell you how fire it is. Okay, y'all, we are back. This dish is fabulous. We're going to let you take a closer look at it. Yum, yum. And so get a little bit of rice and then some of the,
everything looks so pretty.
Ooh, I hope it tastes good.
I know it's going to be fire. It's going to be good.
Yes. Get you some shrimp. Yeah, there you go.
Shrimp.
Yes.
Because I'm a big girl.
Yes, look at you. I love it.
I like to eat.
Yes. Is it good? Okay.
Wow.
Ooh.
The flavors is fire. They jam it.
I love it. Okay.
I love it. It tastes so good.
Okay, y'all. That shrimp Creole is fire.
Fire.
Ooh, wait. And just the right amount of heat. y'all, I better try this recipe. Okay? It's gonna be good. Your family will love it. Get in the kitchen, have your kids chop the Trinity up. You know?
Miss Sheila is the truth. This is so good. I know your grandkids love coming over here for Sunday dinner or something.
They do. And they're here, and my family is so, we're so connected. They're here every day. So, I see and I'm so grateful. You know, I see my grandkids every day. I see my daughters every day.
I will be over here every day too if my grandma cooks like this. Every day.
Yes, absolutely.
The food was amazing.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Thank you for allowing me to sit at your table and eat and talk and converse and share my story.
Yes.
And hear your testimony.
Yes, it is an honor for me to have you here, you know, because, and I say this all the time, people don't have to agree to come, you know, and so when people say, yes, I'll come, that lets me know that, you know, they are like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna, whatever this lady is gonna be doing.
I knew it was gonna be fantastic.
But they're gonna trust me, you know, and so I hope that, you know, over the years, we have built that trust, you know, and that we continue to build, you know, those community bonds and relationships, because they're so important.
Absolutely.
They are so important. Shahidah, is there anything else you want to tell the viewing family before you leave today?
Well, I am just honored to be a part now of the Gangsta Goodies Kitchen family.
Yes.
Thank you for allowing me on your platform.
You're welcome.
I wish you much success in all of your Gangsta Goodie realms and waist speeds and everything that you plan to touch. I pray that it flourishes.
Thank you.
I pray that you elevate in your business.
Thank you.
And I wish you much success, and I very much am honored to just be here.
I'm honored to have
sitting
you here.
with you.
That works both ways. It really does. It really does. Thank you so much. Yes. You all don't forget to follow Life of the Party, Shahidah Salaam. Nope. I had Salim earlier.
It's like Assalamu alaikum.
Yes, Salam.
Yes.
I got it.
Yes, Salam.
I got it. Yes. Put some respect on the name. There we go. Yes. I love it. You all enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget to try this recipe and do something today that makes your soul happy. Peace out, y'all.